In, on, and at. I know. Very, very confusing. Hello everyone, my name is Ehab and this is English in 10, where we talk about English, we practice English, and hopefully in 10 minutes we learn something about English. Today what we are going to talk about is something that a lot of students have told me is confusing for them, which are prepositions. Specifically 3 prepositions. We are going to talk about in, we are going to talk about on, and we are going to talk about at. Specifically, we are going to focus on prepositions for time. So, a lot of times students ask me, why do we say Lisa was born in 1995, but if I change it and I use a time, I need to change the preposition and say Lisa was born at 10:30. But if I change it, then I gotta change the preposition one more time. Lisa was born on a Monday. So the answer, why? Why do we use different prepositions? Because I cannot say Lisa was born on 1995. That would be wrong. Okay, same here. Lisa was born in 10:30. That would also be wrong. Lisa was born on a Monday. Can't say at. So, the simple answer to why we have to use these is rules. In English, there are very, very specific rules. But after today, you should be familiar with what those rules are. So, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go to the board. Okay, so the first preposition that we are going to focus on is going to be in. And an easy way to kind of help you know when we use this preposition, try to think about periods of time. And then that might help you, all right? For example, anytime that you are mentioning a year, an entire year, we use in. For example, Tom was born in 1980. A month. They will travel in January. Parts of the day. I exercise in the morning. Or you can say in the afternoon. Or in the evening. Any kind of amounts of time. Sorry, there's a little spelling problem there. Any kind of amount of time. For example, Sarah will finish the project in a week, in a month, in a year. Could be anything, in a few days, in a couple of hours. So, generally speaking, we use the preposition in when we are talking about some kind of long period of time. It could be a day, a week, month, year. So, those are the first rules. And again, we can only use the prepositions in these instances here. We cannot use any other preposition. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is going to be on. Okay, the next preposition that we're going to talk about is going to be on. So remember, in was kind of like a period of time. On, now we're getting more focused on one particular point in time. For example, anytime you guys mention days, any day, I have work, we need to say on. I have work on Monday, I have work on Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it doesn't matter. So anytime that we mention a day, it's always going to be on. Again, can't say in, can't say at. A specific day of the month. Now remember, in the last board example, we said that when we have a month, we say in. For example, I travel in June. But if you're going to give me a specific day for that month, then it changes. Lisa has a meeting on February 19th. So, if you're going to put a day with the month, then it changes. Again, on is getting a little bit more specific. Any specific time of a day. Again, the key word here is day. They leave on Tuesday morning. So, if it's just in the morning, that's okay. But as soon as we put the day, then we need to change it to on. Okay, let's get to the last preposition, which is going to be at. Okay, so the last preposition is going to be the preposition at. All right, and by the time we get to this preposition, everything is very, very specific. When we use this, we only use it for 4 reasons. First of all, whenever you say noon, noon means the middle of the day. We need to say at. Whenever we say midnight, midnight is 12 a.m. Gotta say at. Whenever we have a specific time, 10 p.m., 9 p.m., 9:30, doesn't matter, we need to say at. And the last reason for using this preposition for time is when we say night. So if you notice, in was a large amount of time in the year 2010. On became a little bit more focused on a specific day. At is right at a particular moment, at noon, at midnight, at 10 p.m., at night. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to the conclusion and see what we've learned. So finally, we are here at the conclusion, and this will be the summary for in, on, and at. And hopefully, with these examples that I've put on the board, you will have a better understanding for these 3 prepositions when it comes to time, because we use them in other ways, but that's going to be for another video. Anyways, we do have 10 sentences here. I've put blanks in each sentence, and we have to decide, are we going to complete it with in, with on, or with at? So I'm going to go one by one, and we'll see what we've learned. Okay, number 1. John has work blank night. Which one do you think it is? In, on, or at? Okay, if you said at, you are correct. Remember, anytime there is a very specific time, we use the preposition at. They are going to fly blank Friday. Okay, this one should be on. So if you said on, you are correct. Anytime we have days, anything for days, we always say on. Sarah moves to New York blank May. What do you guys think for this one? This one should be in. So remember, we use in when it's a long period of time. So, month. Now, I've changed it. Sarah moves to New York blank May 10th. What is it now? Okay, now the preposition changes. On. And the reason is because now I give you a specific day that she moves to New York. So, notice those examples there. Tom reads books blank the evening. In the evening. Again, long period of time. The kids take naps blank the afternoon. Same thing. Same thing. Number 7. My flight is blank 9:40 p.m. How about this one? Okay, should be at. Because again, it's a very, very specific time. So anything that's really, really that specific, we use at. I take a break, same thing. At noon. They left blank 2002. How about this one? In. Because of the year. So anytime we have a year, long period of time, we got to go with in. And then the last example, they left on because it is a day. I hope you guys learned something today, and I hope this is a little bit more understandable because I know that these can be confusing. Until the next video, I will see you guys soon. And remember, keep speaking English. Bye.